We are go for stream. Hello. How's everybody doing? The wind is blowing and the snow is falling and I'm retired from leaving the ship until that's gone. Oh, goody. You mean, Why are you even here? I thought the whole crew was on shore leave. Oh, don't give me that! Yes, I know I've been writing the book. What? No, you're not even in it until, like, book 5. Yes, I want to write more books, but... Let's finish the first one, shall we? Yeah, I'm glad you agree. Random off-camera person. Is there a huge lag on the chat bar? Maybe it's broken today. I don't know. I can't be bothered to fix it. The good news is I can see what you guys are saying. Oh, no, wait, it is working. Maybe there is just a huge lag. I don't know. Either way, I can see what you guys are saying, so don't worry about that. No, they can't figure out what you're saying. Because I replaced it with a bunch of little hms and hs. Yes, we have the technology to do that. No, I have no idea how it works. I'm glad you think that way. Anyway. Random off-camera crew member. It's a new fun joke that we're trying out. Is it working? I didn't ask you. I was asking them. The people... Never mind. Never mind. Yes, Starbound Nate and the amazing random NPC. Yes, I do think we've done enough to discern ourselves from Starbound, the property that we're based on. Or I should say heavily inspired by. Yes, I do mean heavily inspired. Yeah, I gotta write the book. Well, the good news is, though, I just finished Chapter 8 and have started Chapter 9. So it's moving, at least. So, we're gonna play some Surviving Mars. And, we're gonna try and get some, more inspiration for my book. I want Witchbrook so badly. I believe I just posted a video for that on Discord, actually. So the thing with Witchbrook, which is a game I want as well, Witchbrook is coming from Chucklefish, which is an anti-crunch studio. So they just need a little time, that's all. You also have to take into account that they completely redid the game at one point. And these eyes are not... I need to resync the model. Give me 1 second. Oh, that just turned the camera off. There we go. Okay. I just have that linked up to my eyebrows. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. I'm also waiting for an email, so every time my phone dings, I'm gonna blow my brains out trying to get to the emails. Just finished a new art piece. That's great. We just finished up character art for a new Nate Cooper character. That came in last night. It was a really nice image, actually.
Huh?
Yes, it's you. Don't worry about it. Wait. Why is this still hooked up to Surviving Mars?
Huh?
I know we were playing it yesterday. Well, not yesterday. Friday, but a little bit.
Huh?
No, I don't know. It should have swapped to, like... What did we play on Friday? I can't even remember. Bother to remember what we played on... Fucking... What day were we talking about again?
Huh?
Friday, thank you. Were you here Friday?
Huh?
Okay, yeah, no. Whole crew was on shore leave, and then they randomly came back. Is anyone laughing at this joke? No idea. Stream number 9, please. That's what we named the save. I think I have this game, or does this game have 2 versions? This game now has a newer version, Surviving Mars Relaunched. Comes with all of the updates from the previous game, improvements to the ones we didn't like, as well as a new government system, which we have access to right now, actually. What do we want? Energy focus. All fusion reactors produce 20% more power. Solar arrays and wind turbines produce 10% less. Let me think about that, actually. I was thinking of switching us to fusion.
Funding received.
Because, like, we use a lot of wind. We use a lot of wind. But fusion... Let's examine fusion for a moment. This particular fusion reactor produces 527.5 units of power.
A building has stopped working.
Our wind farms, like, one wind farm will produce 50. So... What were the numbers again? 527. So, roughly, 10 of these will produce as much as 1 fusion reactor. So, there's 9 here. This isn't even producing as much as 1 fusion reactor. These 5 producing half as much. We got more over here. Again, not as much. We could replace all of these with 1 fusion reactor. So that's 1, 2, let's call that 3. Well, no, let's call that 2. An extension of this, because I build these in little patterns like this. Each of these 100, 200, 300, 450-ish. So each of these is 450-ish. And we take these two here and combine them. That's another 450. And then this over here, another 450.
Sector scan.
We could replace all of these with 3 fusion reactors and still be producing more power than all of them. What would that cost? Not that cost is an issue. Concrete, polymer, and electronics. Lots of them. All resources we have in excess. I'm just saying. There is an unemployment crisis in this particular dome. I think we need more fusion. I invented the fusion reactor, and now I intend
Funding received.
to utilize it to its fullest potential. Also, I planted a lawn on Mars. Elf ad cut me off? Oh, darn.
Research complete.
How's this for an ad? Hashtag ad. I am still writing my book. In fact, I think I found a second wind on writing said book. Because now I want to write it. Or, well, I should say, I want to write it again. It was kind of waning on me for a little bit, but now I think I found the direction I want to take the book again. And now it's going that direction. I know what I want to do for Chapter 9. I've already started writing Chapter 9. I know what I want to do for Chapter 10. I know what I want to do for Chapter 11, provided Chapter 10 ends up being a little long. I might split it in two. And if that happens, I definitely know what I want to do for Chapter 12.
Funding received.
So it is moving. So that's pretty good.
Huh?
No, like I said, if anything, if you're going to appear, it's going to be like 4 books from now.
Huh?
Because that happened after the time skip.
Huh?
The 2-year ceasefire? Didn't I tell you about this?
Huh?
Right. You grew up on a backwater planet. I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting this fact. You know what this goober over here, this goober right here,
Huh?
yes, you. First time me and this goober right here met,
Assembly session open.
you know what they asked me? Have you ever ridden a cow before?
Sector scan.
I know someone who says they did it once. I want to ride a cow. Do we have cows? I think these are goats right now, but they will be cows later.
Funding received.
What are we doing? Holy crap, that's a lot of people you have working there. And we still have unemployed. Goat farm time? No. My crew member wishes to ride a cow. God, that's loud. Anyway, I think I know where the next dome is going. You know how we put this tunnel over here? Yeah. I'm thinking we're finally gonna do something with this. We got mines over here that we can exploit. So let's start examining this. It's obviously gonna be a mega dome. It is indeed a little far from the drone
Special
commander.
project completed.
Special
New
project?
project available.
What special project? What are you talking about? Is it down here?
Stopped working.
We discovered the remains of an asteroid that hit the Martian surface millions of years ago. There wasn't much left, but we were able to extract some exotic minerals from the remains. Where was this? It's by one of our science rovers. Well, here's what we can do. We can put those things in an exotics depot right here. Just pile them up, and then the shuttles can grab them as we see fit. Law passed. What? Did I say you could pass a law?
Research complete. A building has stopped working.
So, I do have a bit of a project that I'm working on. That project being the bottomless pit. It's over here. We literally named it the Bottomless Pit Lab. Now, we have 3 experiments. Experiment number 1 is the Big Drop, which requires a lot of rare metals. Experiment number 2, critical mass, which requires a lot of fuel, which we could do right now. And experiment number 3, into the unknown, requires more exotic minerals than I would like to spend right now. So I think we're going to go ahead and authorize critical mass. We do have quite a nice amount of rare metals. We have 3 rare metal mines down here, all working to their best capacity. Yeah. Yeah. What if we put another dome down here? I want another dome. I know it says dust contamination from nearby buildings. But if we put it here... Yeah. Can't stop, won't stop. Refab this building. We're gonna move it to the other side. Do we have any heavy metal? What, to like throw into the pit? It's all about the pit in this particular cave. All about the pit. Let's see here. Dome surfaces, the bar. We're just gonna move it over here. Mean the music? No, I'm pretty sure they don't mean the music. Huh? Yeah, I know you're not into heavy metal, but it's... Actually, a lot of people on the ship are into heavy metal. Huh? Yeah, we make them wear headphones. None of us want to hear that. You may not be laughing, but I'm having a tremendous amount of fun with this. Oh look, a fusion reactor. Can't believe it. We could reduce the workplaces here by 2, actually, if we so desire. But heavy metal is good.
Complete. Milestone completed.
She says no, it isn't. "100% temperature terraforming milestone achieved. Why do you have a giant bottomless pit for no other reason than to throw trash in it?" Well, first of all, we found it. Second, it is literally called the Bottomless Pit. I could rename it, but it came with the name Bottomless Pit.
Assembly session open.
we've also been experimenting with said bottomless pit, and we still can't figure out what the hell it's doing. Like, what the shit is this? Why am I still waiting on concrete? What's going on? Shuttles, what are we doing? We need more concrete down here. We don't have enough concrete. Why aren't we getting any concrete down here? Waste rock. Wait a minute. That's an idea. That's an idea. I like that idea. Okay. Tell you what. I'll tell you what. We got a very big drone network down here. An interconnected series of drone hubs which do my bidding. So, we're going to set up a concrete extractor right here, and then using my power of placing free cables, we get cables for free. We're gonna wire it into the main power grid. And then, since it's a prefab, it gets built automatically. That's another power we have, is the prefab refab. And then we're gonna set up some concrete depots right here.
A building has stopped working.
And then, to solve the waste rock problem, for my next trick, we're gonna refab this one. Seeing as we have 3 of them sitting here. We don't need 3 of them sitting here. And we're gonna build it over here.
Research complete.
Oh, so you guys could go ahead and clear that rubble. That'll give us a supply of waste rock as well. Also, you guys with those exotic minerals, set up an exotic mineral depot over here. Alright, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a random dumping site right here for these piles of waste rock that I just created. And then this thing, well, it's gonna have stuff to do for a good long while now, isn't it? How easy is this game to pick up? It depends on what difficulty level you want to go into it with. You will probably screw up your first run, but once you start playing this game a little more carefully, it starts getting better. And holy crap, that depot filled up fast!
Not enough fuel for shuttles.
That's a problem. I think
A building has stopped working.
we need another elevator.
Low.
Now, the good news is there should be a hole nearby that we can use. I think it's that one. Right on top of that toxic pool. Oh. Oh, that's what you meant by special project. Alright. We were seeding vegetation with 3 rockets all at the same time. And that bumped up our vegetation stats to 54%.
Funding received.
Now, we will get a wild vegetation boom at 90%. At that point, it starts being kind of self-sufficient. Self-sustaining, I should say. Why did you launch one of those? I got $60 for my birthday.
A building has stopped working.
I have $2,500 in my bank right now. That's that YouTube tax refund. Yeah. I expense everything that we do on this channel, including this game. This game was a tax write-off, because I use it for streaming. Remember, YouTubers, if you get a 1099 in the mail, like you actually make enough money on YouTube, which is not a tremendous amount, by the way. I think it's like $300 annually on YouTube. And you aren't putting your video games in as expenses, you're doing it wrong.
A building has stopped working.
Yeah, okay. We need a new tunnel. For that, I'm gonna need an RC commander. Alright, I'm gonna need a different RC commander. I'm ordering an RC commander. Two, actually. I need more commanders up here. Is that legal? Yes, it's extremely legal. Yes, absolutely it is. Because it's like, do you use it for work?
Assembly session open.
Yes. I use it for work. Was it part of you making this money? Yes, yes it was. Then it's a business expense.
Funding received. Research complete.
It's a gray area. You need to prove it's exclusively for business use only. Well, okay. Take this model, for example. Because the year before, I wrote this model off on taxes. The model is pretty much exclusively used for streaming. And there you go. Alright, we're gonna get a metal depot going. We need to clean up this toxic pool. Maybe get a large dumping site going so that we can do that. We can salvage this too while we're at it. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna set up a universal depot. The shuttles will fill that up automatically. They love doing that. They always make sure we have X amount of resources at every single one of these depots. I think there's a mountain right there. Look at that shadow. Jeez. Oh, I was about to say, there should be two of these. With video games, it's a bit tricky. It works. Every art asset we did for our Treasure Planet one-shot that we did for Dungeons and Dorkheads, all business expenses. Doesn't matter that we gave those ship maps away for free after. We still used it to make the show. The microphone I'm using right now, I'm pretty sure I wrote that off. Or I might not have. I might have lost the receipt for this microphone. Alright. I need... it's an infrastructure. An elevator. It says no cable connection. I disagree. I have endless free cables that say otherwise. I'm gonna hook up the pipe system too. The pipe system's a little trickier. We should have drone range all the way there. And speaking of drone range, we're going to build a drone hub right here. We have prefabs for that. Excellent. Now let's see where that ends up down below.
Has stopped working.
That's not it. Where did the new elevator end up? What the? How'd you get over there? That's weird.
Fuel for shuttles.
Okay, well, I'll be sending this guy down into the depths. So that he can
Special project available.
start working on base camp.
Huh?
Yes. Yes, he's going spelunking.
Huh?
Spelunking.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, it's kind of a funny word.
A building has stopped working.
Alright, so what do we got? Rare metal, concrete. Holy shit, this might actually be a really good spot for a dome. For now, let's get a drone hub up and running. Start working on the new base camp. We can get a waste rock processor down here as well. That'll give us a supply of concrete. And I will set up not one, but 2 universal depots down here. Concrete extractor. Excellent.
Research complete.
And it looks like the shuttles found us as well. So that's good. The shuttles have a clear path to reach this place. I kind of figured they would go that way.
A building has stopped working. Not enough fuel for shuttles.
Yeah, I noticed the fuel problem. This number has not gone up. Either way, we're moving. We talked about with YouTubing, we tried streaming, but What do you mean, We're streaming right now.
Assembly session open.
I like streaming.
A building has stopped working.
Alright, so we got homeless here, but we're about to fix that. We got a brand new dome! Brand new dome with smart apartments. Oh! I think I want a university down here. Like, what do we need down here? Like, what do you guys want? More alcohol. Of course you do. Dude, I gave you guys the coolest shopping center. I gave you guys the coolest shopping center underground. Why are you... Oh my god. University of Nate? No. University of Nate is on the surface. Total across all maps. Jesus Christ! Okay, we solved the rare metal problem. We solved it big time. Now if I could just figure out the fuel problem.
A building.
What's going on up above?
Deposit running low.
We have enormous amounts of fuel. How are we struggling with this? Also, how's this go? Ooh. Get this. And... that, I guess. Oh boy. The grass really took root, didn't it? Yeah, that came in pretty good. I only put up 2 of these things. How the hell? Oh, I was wondering when you were gonna complain again. Jackasses. Oh good, more moisture evaporators, just what we needed. I'm kidding, of course. You can stop sending these at any time. Unless they let me put them in the underground.
Research complete.
Let me investigate that, actually. I can't. Big sad. Okay, Could we potentially... Oh, yes, I see the potential. Put that there. And then, oh yeah. Yeah, this is gonna work.
Anomaly found.
Just like that, immediately, we've linked this into the drone network. And now we're just gonna send drones into the nearby tunnels. Sick of the constant snowstorms, and I'm sick of hearing it. Could be anything over here. I've got rovers en route to scan down these new anomalies. Game is giving me Stellaris type vibes. I don't know how it could. Alright. right, we've got residences here. We're gonna upgrade it to give it more comfort. I've upgraded a lot of buildings, I think. As best I could, anyway. I've made the underground as comfortable as possible.
A building has stopped working.
There's a lot of detriments that
Research
come with
complete.
living underground. I've done my best to fix them. So what was this? More exotic minerals. Excellent. God, we're finding more down here than we're finding on the asteroids. How's that going, by the way?
Deposit running low.
Well, we're still getting metal up here, but yeah, we could stand to start getting this exotic stuff out of here. Let's see. Leave that. Leave that. There's 189 up here, which means we're gonna have to make more than 2 trips. But we are starting to move resources off our asteroid mining operation. Especially since we have, I think,
Research complete.
2 more asteroids lined up after this one? Really, the only reason we're still here is to mine regular metal.
A building has stopped working.
Yeah, okay. What building? Actually, there's 6. Mostly the fuel depot. Storage space is full. Oh, no! There's not enough room for fuel.
Assembly session open.
Gonna see if we can cram it in wherever we can. This spot over here should have a fuel depot anyway. I mean, look at all the fuel refineries they have. No wonder. No wonder it's screaming at me to fix these. Now those aren't connected to the power! And now we watch that number fall. You know what? I'm gonna prioritize you. This building gets all the waste rock now. So does this one. Don't ship it off to any of our waste rock processors. In fact, I'm gonna tear a few down. Let's see here. We don't need one here. Get rid of it. The only reason we had that here, I think it was actually for these 2. That's a very heavy source of metal we have right now. Speaking of metal, holy shit. 3 very nice deposits right here. Whoa! Now let me check in on the mining camp. This is the mining camp. They're supposed to be getting these rare metals out of here, but it's not going well. People keep leaving before we can finish this off. The good news is it's down to 41 from 505.
A building has stopped working.
Law just passed. Earth Embassy provides additional What do you mean a law just passed? I didn't give you authorization to pass any laws. What are you talking about? They're governing without me, I think. Whoa! Wait a second. No. What the hell? Not here, either. What the shit? Did we not build it? Shut up, Newark! Magnetic field generator. Decreases the loss of atmosphere by 0.2 per day. Also generates research proportionally to the current atmosphere. Or we could ignore it because we're at 85.7-ish. Or, oh, there's an idea. I need a rocket. No, but not one of these three. I need a new rocket. I need to build an entirely new rocket.
Heavy shuttle workload.
Oh my god, you guys jumped on that immediately.
Research complete.
I love it when the drones do this. Here, build more drones. I want 30 more drone prefabs.
A building has stopped working.
How are we doing down here? I haven't actually finished this dome. We have 7 unemployed people. Open up another shift at the mines. Of course. 6 more unemployed. Another shift at the mines. Who else is unemployed? 2 people, actually. Alright, in that case... Service buildings are full, playing. There are a lot of kids here. Okay. Let's centralize a playground. Because we don't have one down here. And if we put it in the middle dome here, this dome and this dome will be able to use it. That's how these tunnels work. Colonists can work and use services in domes that are directly connected with the passages to their residential dome. Which is giving me more ideas, actually. If we connect food services here and here, we could put a university here, and then all the domes can use it. How many unemployed do we have over here? None. But we do have 1 homeless, which is weird because we have vacancies over here. So that's interesting. Okay, now the fuel is moving, thank God. So, just a little patience and we'll be able to, I have no idea. I have no idea what this particular experiment is about. But we're gonna find out! Now, where's that other
The
rocket?
building has stopped working.
Here we go. Obachi number 3. Space mirrors. Magnetic shielding. But there's a specific reason I asked for an entirely new rocket. That reason being, the rocket will be lost. So that's going to require 72 metal, 13 electronics, and some extra fuel. All things that we have in
Heavy
abundance.
shuttle workload. Assembly session open.
As for the rest of these rockets... let's see. Seed vegetation. What else you got? More vegetation. Anything else? Ice asteroids. Well, hot damn. Olympus Mons is slowly becoming an island. For the record, we're here. Tharsis City. Russia is here. China is here. Paradox is here. And Elon Musk is here. And I'm not sure who's going to be underwater after all of this. It might be us. But I'm hanging around one of the mountains, so that's not guaranteed. Either way, all of our rockets are now assigned to do something terraforming related. By the way, it's raining. Oh, well, it was. We have rain on Mars.
Funding received.
Yeah, that's thanks to me fucking with the atmosphere. 45 unemployed? You're kidding. Well, where are they supposed to work? Damn it! Damn it to hell! How many homeless do we have? Doesn't say. We do, however, have 0 Earthborn. We have, oh wait, here we go. 35 homeless. But yeah, we've gotten the Earth people out of our system. The system being our Martian super society. Because we're better. Calling in some supply pods for Drone Hub prefabs, 2 of them. That's almost empty. That's good.
A building has stopped working.
What is this? Concrete? Okay, good. I'm gonna need that.
Research complete.
Okay, we got a moisture evaporator, and we got those 2 drone hubs, and we're still loading these rockets with, seeds. We're waiting on seeds. Now, we have a lot of seeds, as you can tell. In fact, we have so many seeds, I can't keep up with it. We have so many seeds, I'm gonna start growing outdoor farms. That's another reason we're starting to build over here.
Building has stopped working.
So we build a drone hub here, and
Funding received.
I think another one over here would be very beneficial. Now, this can transfer, can connect tracks and power grids at different locations and different elevations. Rovers cannot use this type of tunnel. Okay. However, that's not what I was looking for. Because we're going to add one of these. Somewhere. Right here. That's as close as we could get. It is in range, which is good.
Building has stopped working.
We're adding a new station to the line. We should probably prioritize building that. I am going to give them as many drones as they need. In this instance, it is 32 plus whatever I have in the back of this truck. Now, cables. Wanted to move to Mars, guess I'll become a space nomad? Well, I mean, we're working on getting more room up here, so there's that. We're gonna have to do it like this. I hate doing it like this, but this is how it must be done. I need to separate grids. So we put a Moxie, 2 Moxies right here, and a large oxygen tank. I can't get pipes out here right now. What I can do is get moisture evaporators out here. Very, very good moisture evaporators. Enough moisture evaporators to give us more water than we will ever need. There's no reason for us to have this much water. Yet. Systems are on.
Funding received.
Alright. I'm envisioning the dome of the future. Smart home complexes. University.
Assembly session open.
The finest research lab Mars has ever seen. Actual, viable retirement homes. More smart living complexes. School!
A building has stopped working.
Open air gym. Amphitheater. right off your living complex. You don't need to walk very far to get to the grocery store. It's right there. And our first hospital.
New special project available.
The magnetic shield settled into its orbit and slowly began expanding its sun-blocking appendages after a few minutes of nerve-wracking anticipation. Waiting for the self-assignment protocols of the sunshade to finish its thorough checkup, a green sign appeared. The magnetic shield is operational. Then the cheers erupted and so did several bottles of champagne. We did it. Planet has no magnetic shield like Earth does? We will build the magnetic shield. Peeps will never starve in my perfect Mars society. I need a pipe going all the way down this way. Cables running beneath it. And I just realized it would probably be best if we hooked up some water tanks.
A building has stopped working.
So we actually have a place to put all this water.
Deposit running low.
Which one? Is it this one? Oh no, that one's gone actually. So we will be refabbing this and this. And we're refabbing this. Congratulations, you're all now homeless. Run, boys, run! What are the consequences of what I've just done? Probably not a lot of air in those packs. Oh, they can make it. They'll make it. Alright, shut it down.
Research.
The mining camp here is done. How are we looking here? Good.
A colonist has died.
I will deal with that in a minute. Very curious as to what could have possibly killed them. Did you say breakthrough discovered? You tossed the thing into the pit, didn't you? Yes. Also, we found this. This location did not contain any usable rare metals. Oh, darn. Well, tough luck. Let's see what else we can build here. You know what? We're going for the big drop. Now that's gonna cost a lot of these. But we have a lot of these. In fact, we have so many of these, I don't know what to do with them. In fact, I would like a big storage over here. Because we're bringing in too many.
Special project completed. New special project available.
You did not just finish that already. No, you didn't. Okay. There should be a space nomad type game. There is. It's called No Man's Sky.
Stopped working. Warning. Marsquake.
What? We got Mars quakes now. Probably because I put up that magnetic shielding. Well, what got damaged? Solar panel in one of the domes, the diner, and an apartment complex. We're the faction of...
Completed.
We're the Japan faction, though. You'd think that... We just hit 1,000 colonists. Oh, because we have nearly 90 underground. Okay. We have a lot of people living underground. How we looking here? We've got unemployed. But that's okay. We're putting up a new rare metals extractor right next to the dome. Because we can't be stopped. Now, what do you guys need? Drinking, dining, gaming, shopping. Mostly shopping. Okay, shopping complex. Let's do it. We hit 1,000 colonists. Let's see, what else? Gaming. I'm fixing that now.
Has stopped working.
Casino complex would, be pretty good here. We'll keep working at it. What's this?
Project completed. New special project available.
Oh, right, because I sent a lot of rockets up to do stuff, didn't I? Wild vegetation boom at 60%. We're nearly at 60%. Actually, now we are at 60%. We're at 65, actually. Because one of our projects just wrapped up.
A building has stopped working.
So what was that breakthrough we discovered? Hypersensitive photovoltaic, solar panels and large solar panels, power production increased by 100%. Well, that's boring. I don't want that. I want something better than that. Give us something exciting. Why else would I build the stupid bottomless pit lab if you weren't gonna give me something exciting? Also, how is it taking you that long to move rare metals there when you were literally on top of the biggest stockpile on Mars? Look at this shit.
A building has stopped working.
How have you not launched yet? What are you doing? Launch it. And the stupid drones were too close. Yeah. Our equipment is now breaking down. And I'm not sure where... wait. We have a thing for this, don't we? Deep deposits on asteroids. Asteroid capture. Deep space scanning. I think we have a thingamajig that allows us to keep mining these even if the deposit is gone. Which means this one over here. Well, actually, they're all breaking down now, so hang on.
Warning, Marsquake. A building has stopped working.
Figures. And then we have this one. Oh boy, oh boy. Rumors. Rival colony is doing a thing. On that thing? Well, we can't have that, can we? I'll send Obachi.
Research complete.
Oh, and there's another one here. Needs 6 officers, but I'm pretty sure we have officers to spare. We used to have a really big security problem, but that's gone now.
A building has stopped working.
Oh my lord. Can we get a few machine parts as well?
Huh?
Yeah, I know. We should put that to a beat. Be kind of fast-paced, though, wouldn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, probably. It goes back to that heavy metal we were talking about.
A building has stopped working.
What the hell is wrong with the model? Well, me doing this? You don't like me, moving my head back and forth? Now, I want a spire in this dome, but I don't want one that we always build. So, like, I don't know, a sanatorium, maybe.
A building has stopped working.
You have a motion
Research
capture? Of
complete.
course I have a motion capture. How do you think the models work? Things don't work by magic. It works by very, very, very expensive webcam tracking. The camera's the expensive thing, to clarify. Mostly humane practices. Well, we'll be replacing flaws with perks.
A building has stopped
So,
working.
like,
Funding received.
gambling problem, they could come here to get to talk through their issues. Alcoholic problem, you could come here. Glutton problem, that's not a problem, actually. But we do want to try and fix your chronic conditions. I'd like this place open 24/7 if possible. But, like, it's not like we're shifting your personality. We are actively trying to help people here. Like, gambling, that's a problem. You probably shouldn't gamble. Alcoholism, that's a real issue. Probably shouldn't drink and drive. Chronic condition.
Research complete.
Now that's a real tangible issue that we should fix, but we don't. As a society, we don't try to fix that, and we should. Never watched Mars Needs Moms, but I saw bits of... No, don't. As someone who grew up on Mars, that movie upsets me. That movie makes me very upset. Alright, I'll get you the... Wait, no. No, I won't. I will not get you the drinking building. Get help. Yeah, it's not just nerve sample, everybody. It's a help center more than anything else. Sanatorium is not the correct word to use here.
A building has stopped working. Deposit running low.
How about you guys? What do you
Assembly session
need?
open.
Drinking, shopping, relaxation, yada yada. 17 unemployed. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna... How many jobs can I get in, like, a machine parts factory? Because, let's be honest, these folks down here got nothing to do. Oh, wait. Electronics factory. We already have all this rare metal. Where do you think the rare metal goes? Goes into the electronics factory to make electronics. Yes, this is a great idea. Well, that's interesting. I just found out we're getting a Kreneska for community night. What's a Kreneska? It's a foxhole light tank fitted with an overpowered engine. It's a little speedy speed boy. Which I am absolutely going to name Hot Daniel. Discord community night, by the way. Alright, so we are going to give it factory AI, which does not take away jobs. It just makes it work faster. And we might amplify it. Yeah, I'm gonna amplify it. We can afford it.
Research complete.
We can afford to amplify it. Doing great down here, fellas. We're gonna move the space bar and the diner over here. Not to worry. We just need to, refocus a little bit. And finally doing this. The Martian University. What am I gonna call it? I'm going to call it Martian Martian University Underground. So it only takes the CEO jobs, the most expensive. They are the most expensive jobs. Oh. I just realized what the problem is. It's not the rare metal. It's the waste rock. We need more waste rock. Shit! Why not a school spire? The microdomes can't fit a spire. That's why.
Warning, Marsquake.
Another
Has
Marsquake.
stopped working.
Yay. We need to figure that out. There needs to be some way to negate Marsquakes. We are the faction of Japan. Now they build for earthquakes. Let's goddamn figure this out. Goddamn figure this out, goddamn it. It was waiting on prefabs, and I don't know what prefabs it's waiting on. I need it on the asteroid, though. Because this is what we have for exotics. Also, I'm pretty sure we could... Yes, we can prefab the assembly now, so when the capital opens up, we'll finally be able to move it to the capital itself.
Research complete.
Move, all of you stupid morons. And I didn't move all of them. Great. Now, for our next trick. Payload. No, you're not taking, any of those. Or those. I need the drones up here. I need the commander. I don't need the explorer. Okay, so I miscalculated. There's 661 on this asteroid. Can we take the waste rock? We could. But it wouldn't be worth it. That would require fuel. That would not be worth it. We can disassemble these now. We don't need metal up here. Wait a minute. I was gonna grab that, but whatever. Okay, you wanted the auto extractors. Which is unfortunate. I'm sending both rockets home with as much exotics as they can carry. Which in this rocket's case is 100. Because it's carrying nothing else.
Warning, Marsquake. Funding received.
We are going to do amazing things with these exotic minerals. Now, payload. Because I'm sending you back. And you're taking that RC Explorer with you, too. I want to know what that eyeball is. So we got guys loading fuel on, and we got guys loading exotics off. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
How
we doing down here?
Session open.
Martian, you. We have enough to open up 3 classes, actually. We need botanists, engineers, geologists, scientists. This is exactly what this dome needed. Go away, New Orc. I hate you! New trade route? China's offering metal for food. For once,
Warning. Marsquake.
I'm actually intrigued. Yeah, okay, China. I will agree to that because I have 31,000 tons of food. I can't get rid of this stuff fast enough. Look at this. This is ridiculous. The farms are overloaded. With the food. Oh. Rocket's here. And I think Rocket is there. Well, where did you land before? Hang on. There we go. Why are you moving back? God damn it. Alright, we brought the Explorer to figure out what that is. Is there a way to... Yes. It's a way to do it faster.
Research complete.
Alright, so we're gonna scan that. Faction dislike. High unemployment means underutilized resources.
Warning.
How bad is the unemployment at 215? 215? It doesn't help that a lot of people live in this dome, and there's 60 unemployed. I can't find jobs for all these people. Here, I have an idea. Power plants. We could have one between these 2 domes. And then we could just find buildings that have,
Food shortage.
Now that I don't believe. I don't believe that at all. Don't you lie to me. Don't you dare fucking lie to me. Hydroelectric or nuclear? Fusion. We got motherfucking fusion generators. We could put a security tower here. That'll provide a few jobs. We should probably build another hospital, all things considered. Open up shifts at the research lab. And make sure all the shifts are open here. Good. 2 more jobs there. And we're gonna add the rejuvenation treatment. Rocket's back.
Funding received.
Got a few things to manage at the spaceport. Rockets coming and going. Vegetation missions. Very important. Let's see. At 60%, wild vegetation boom starts occurring, which means this shit's gonna start spreading. How'd that get there? Look at that. How did that even appear? I have no terraforming tools over here, people. It's happening. It's happening. Alright. Now for my next trick. I need a drone hub here and here to manage the rail line. And so that I may perform my next trick. Linking in our Dome of the Future to the network. I'm gonna need cables running along it.
Assembly session open.
What? Why would you do that? That'll work. Of course, you don't know anything about science. Hey, what? How dare you? That was extremely uncalled for. That is more water than we will ever need. In fact, that is so much water, I don't know what we're gonna do with it. But frankly, I just think it's a miracle that we managed to run through all of our evaporator prefabs. How do we manage that? Hell if I know. But we're gonna need more polymer to make it all work, which means we need to open another polymer factory. Now the good news is, polymer factories need water, and I just created a ton of water.
Funding received.
And that means more jobs. I'd like to get it here in the middle, if possible. Tricky. Very tricky. We really need more space over here. I think this will work. Water, water everywhere. Oh, we have Olympic-sized swimming pools up here. You have no idea. No, literally. We're dumping it into a lake. Big lakes. Big, big, big lakes.
Research complete.
And now for my next trick. Farms. Big ones. These are the open farms. The open farms, it does exactly what it says on the box. It's an open air farm. We are going to use this not to produce food, but ideally some leaf crops. Cover crops. I don't want food. I don't want food. Herbs.
Funding received.
Good. Now we just need to get them caught up. And I'm gonna put down some forestation plants. Because we're going psycho. You know what we can do? And they'll probably jump at this. We put some seed depots down. Now all of a sudden, they have places to dump more seeds. Because our seed storage is probably full. And the seed production plants that we have here are probably producing too many again. Anyway, new polymer factory is up and running. Should it be brown like that? Okay. Waste rock processing.
No active research. Breakthrough discovered.
Oh. Safe mode. Reduce the negative effects of sanity breakdowns. When a colonist suffers a sanity breakdown, they fall asleep. Not that anyone has had any sanity breakdowns. We've been pretty good about that. Set these up. Grass, bushes, trees ideally, but I know that that's... Let's do mixed trees, actually. Why not?
Assembly session open.
Here we go. So if it spreads over from here... Oh, yeah. Yep. It's a planet with red rocks. What's to talk about? A lot. First of all, that red rock... I'm turning that thing green! Mostly. We're working on this area right now. Olympus Mons is about to become an island. Yeah, Olympus Mons is about to be Olympus Island. I'm gonna turn that thing into a volcanic island.
Funding received.
That thing's gonna be Hawaii. You don't live on Earth, and you don't have to worry about mental sanity. They live in a snow globe. They are surrounded by air that they can't breathe. It's stressful. But I'm making it better. Unemployed. A lot. Okay. Time for the big guns. 36, 15, 18, 30. Our second TV studio is now opening up. Ah, what the hell? Get the bar. The big one. Oh, yeah. These are the big guns. Also, more shifts there, please. We need those medals. Speaking of medals, how we doing down here? Let's see. It's 147. How many do we need for the big thing? 200. Alright. Let's do it. These just cost metal to maintain. They need exotics to build, but they don't need exotics to maintain. Now that I know that, I'm very happy. They did rebalance the caves since we last played. Okay. Start preparing those resources.
Warning. Marsquake. A building has stopped working.
And you're good. Head on back up. What are you?
Funding
Yet
received.
another moisture evaporator. It's not like we actually need these damn things. It's better. We could improve it.
Special project completed.
Someone joked we found kryptonite. It was because of the greenish-yellow hue of the beryl crystals.
Oh, right. Okay, so reduce the cost of the physics text by 10%. That was the thing we scanned down here. Hey, guess what? I know that rocket just left, but I sent another one. Load it.
Warning, Marsquake.
Oh
A
my
building
God.
has stopped working. Special project completed. Research complete.
Next assembly session, I need to talk to somebody. There's gotta be a tech we can put in place. Ice asteroids? Yeah, I'm thinking ice asteroids. Riori, you can do that.
Heavy shuttle workload.
There's that. Another rocket coming down. That one is working on its round-trip fuel.
Funding received. A building has stopped working.
How we doing here? Are we actually getting that done? We are actually getting that done. Shuttles are working overtime down here to get it done, but it is working. And while we're doing that... I need
Warning, Marsquake.
I need drone hubs, but I don't want to build them. Yes, I want to buy a new rocket. This right here, this is what we call a power move. I was too lazy to build my own drone hubs. So I literally just bought a rocket and 18 more drone hubs. Because that is the amount of money we're sitting on. That's in millions, by the way. Peeps will never starve in my perfect society. Alright, what's taking so long? It's at 75. Bound for Tharsis City. Yes,
Assembly
good,
session
good,
open.
good. Assembly
Warning,
session is open.
Marsquake. A building has stopped working.
Okay, let me see here. Asteroid deep mining. Wait, we don't have that? That's weird. How come they're still digging? I need something for Mars quakes. This is ridiculous. Safety standards. Research buildings generate more research points, but also require more resources for maintenance. Well, it's not like we can't afford that.
Vote passed.
Literally everyone said yes. Everybody said yes to that. Alright, let's see here. Send another one of these. Is that the only one? We have that one going. We don't need greenhouse gases. We're good on greenhouse. Don't need that. Probably don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Cloud seeding. No. Shit. Really? Okay. Bring down the new rocket, please.
Funding received.
Because we have way too much money.
A building has started.
Alright, we're gonna push deeper into the caves.
Anomaly found.
With our limitless drone network. Start going that way, this way,
Research complete.
and this way. I think there's something here. I want to see what it is. Of course, I could be wrong. It's an underground water deposit. Open up this cave. I want to see everything that's down here. And with our autonomous hubs, which is an extremely useful tech, it basically means these operate on their own and they don't need power or maintenance or anything. We can do whatever we want.
Breakthrough discovered.
Double the chance that a colonist will have or gain a rare trait. You finished it? They finished it. We did all three.
New special project available.
Got anomalies everywhere now. I think we've damn near mapped out the entire cave system. Let's start getting the things here. I think there's something over here, but it's buried. I need more light. Give me a drone hub. Just an entire drone hub, please, thank you. We haven't gone up here yet.
Anomaly found.
Clear this... Shut up. Clear this rubble. And we'll get a dumping site right there as well, so we can pile it up. The drones have a little something to do. We've managed to keep the underground pretty clean so far. I'd like to keep it that way, if possible. And I'd like to clear out that collapsed tunnel. As we continue to push deeper and deeper and deeper into hell.
Research complete.
Rare anomaly analyzed. Mars Lantis. What? Our exploration team found what appears to be corroded bricks. After a more extensive analysis, it appears the remains of ancient structures buried here. Atlantis, an ancient city filled with treasure thought to be lost at sea by Poseidon's wrath. Though the corrosion shown on these bricks can only happen as the result of water. Several scientists have started to talk about Mars Lantis. The leading theory is that an advanced civilization lived on Mars millions of years ago. Some kind of disaster caused their city to sink into Mars's oceans, and its remains got buried here, gradually getting covered up over millions of years. Many other scientists believe Mars Lantis is a myth, and claim the find is just a peculiarly shaped rock. They recommend we bolster our research efforts and put these rumors to rest. How should we proceed? Improve our research labs. We've unlocked the zero space computing breakthrough. We can put our researchers on it whenever we want. Okay, we found Atlantis. Not what I thought we were going to do today, but here we are.
Found.
And I think we just found another one. And I think we could go this way. Good stuff here. Rare anomaly analyzed. Rocket. We found an old rocket that seems to be from Earth. The material, level of technology, and written text all indicate it's from the Cold War era. While most space agencies were focused on the moon, it seems one actually made a manned mission to Mars. There is more, though. Our initial investigation indicates this rocket never should have made it to Mars. There's clearly something we overlooked that made their mission a success. I'm sure we'll find something if we rely on your luck and insights. Where should we look again? Did you check the passenger module? You were correct, Commander. It seems they had the cryosleep technology. Analyzing their tech, our scientists feel pretty confident they can replicate it. What the crap? I got beat here by God knows whoever. This is some next level bullshit.
Assembly session open.
This coming after we definitely fought to be the first ones here. I worked very hard to make that happen.
Warning. Marsquake. A building has stopped working.
Like us, the nation of Japan. We worked very hard to make that happen. No one thought that would happen, but it did. Alright, let's have a look.
No active research.
So, hull polarization, buildings require maintenance less often, double the chance that colonists will have or gain a rare trait, research lab and Hawking Institute upgrade for zero space computing, and passenger rockets carry 20 more colonists. Holy crap. What
A building has
else
stopped working.
is in the underground?
Anomaly found.
What have we found? G7 and A5. Got it.
Funding received.
We're gonna have to scan all of these, you know. And this one, remains of an asteroid that hit the surface. Very nice. Where is it? Ah, okay. Close enough to the elevator, actually. Now, what do we have here? Is this a cut-through? Because it might be. I want to see what's in here. The good news is we have the drone range to figure it out, so we don't need to make another drone hub in here. Ooh! Special one. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. And then put it all in a big pile. Is this a dead end? I can't tell. Put one down there anyway. Rocket. Cargo. I need more of these things. Bring me 18 more. You land. Because apparently these things are still going. I don't know how, but they are. Payload. Start getting that ready. There's still 294.
A building has stopped working. Funding received.
Oh my god, it's getting everywhere now. Greenery is starting to spread between our big focus areas. Like areas where we are actively planting stuff. It's starting to spread between them. Look at this. The planet wants to be green. Just needs a nudge. And I am about to give it a considerably large nudge. Yeah. Good. We're about to hit 80% water, by the way. By the way, every time our water level increases, our moisture evaporators produce more water. So now each one of these is producing 3.3 for a total of
Special
279.9.
project completed. New special project available. A building has stopped working. Anomaly found.
Purpose. The RC Explorer did an extensive survey and analysis of the area, and we found nothing. Some colonists are starting to question the meaning of our colony. Where it seemed a grand step for humanity at first, they now start to wonder whether they should have stayed on Earth. Who's wondering this? You're all Martian-born. In moments like these, our colonists look at you, Commander, to set an example and for guidance. What do you say? I say... the underground is our next grand step. It seems the colonists agree. We were so focused on the skies that we missed adventure that was right underneath us all along. We've unlocked the Mole People breakthrough! What's that one? I don't actually know that one. Colonists restore sanity while sleeping in the underground instead of losing it. They also gain 10 morale when they are in the underground. Practically negating the problems we have down here. I like it. God damn, we're getting a lot of breakthroughs. So I ordered 18 more drone hubs. That's the good news. The bad news is I think we're running out of caves. And the Church of the New Ark is complaining about that. Because they complain about everything. Oh, wait. We do have a cave over here. Was there anything here? No. Well, Macawolf, considering right now you need a suit in order to go outside, it's a bit stressful.
Research complete.
Dude. Looks like this loops around. Yes, it does. Put a dumping site right here so everybody has something to do. There's two things we gain from this, by the way. By using drones instead of, the lampposts. First thing we gain, total drone coverage for the entirety of the underground. Second, we can actually see down here. Which I think we mapped it all. Except this little itty bit here in the middle. And unless there's something down here that I missed... One last remaining tunnel, perhaps. Maybe not. Well, darn it. Anyway, what's going on here? You know what I just realized? We can have more shifts here. Maintenance. Okay, I forgot about
Assembly
that.
Session open.
Get a Universal Depot over here. It'll be fine. After that, the shuttles will sort it out automatically. And I need a metal depot here. Maybe even 2. We'll start with 1. So, no, not here. Is it here? This is the Jumbo Cave. This is probably going to be the next thing we work on. Found the buried remains of an earlier reconnaissance mission. The mission took place a couple of years before our first rocket was launched to Mars. It seemed to malfunction, caused it to crash into the Martian surface at full speed, falling into a lava tube and getting buried down here. Most of the rocket is unusable, but our scans show the cargo is mostly intact. We could blow a hole in the side and retrieve its resources. The engines are still unstable and may explode while we're busy. We won't be able to salvage all resources without destroying the rest. What resources would you like us to retrieve? The exotics. So that was here? Yes. That's a lot of exotics. That is a lot of exotics. Beautiful. How is there no way to get, like, in here or something?
Warning, Marsquake.
Of course.
Building has stopped working. Research complete.
One of my rockets is back. Which one was that? Was that vegetation or water? It might have been water. Oh my god, they're always coming and going and coming and going.
Funding received.
Alright, so we got another 100 exotics. Good God. Law passed. Paid to leave. Earth-sick colonists generate funding when leaving Mars. I thought you hated that one. That's why you didn't let me do it. You goddamn hypocrites. Nope, that's still good. Media Center. Ministry of Culture. Or Ministry of Economy and Industry. Why have we not been building these anyway? Probably because I was saving them for the capital or something. Either way, they'll have jobs now. Wait, what did that say? Ah, never mind, it's gone. How That's still running. That is still running. Is there seriously nothing else we could do? Nope, there's one. Ice asteroids.
Heavy shuttle workload.
Yes. That is heavy. Alright, let's see if we could get some trees up here instead of the lichen. Lichen. I don't care how it's pronounced. I'm planting a forest.
Funding received.
Good God, this area took off. Well, we should try planting more. Like, we should have these wherever we can.
Special project completed.
Because it's really starting to spread. Remember when I said I'm going to give it a considerably large nudge? This is that nudge. Now we just got to get them fueled. Switch to grass, bushes, and mixed trees. We're going all in on this. I figure if we chain it together, coming off of this big forest that I planted, it'll have a cascading effect. It'll spread exactly what I want it to do. It won't be tremendously fast. But the results will speak for themselves. I mean, look at this. Should try to do a little bit on this side, too.
Funding received.
Put it there. Oh, yeah. We're about to have more vegetation than we know what to do with. That red rock you saw? I'm gonna turn it green. This is gonna be the greenest planet you ever did see. It's gonna be greener than Earth. Actually, I think it already is. It's that little bit here, but we've done a good job. There's a few trouble spots, the bigger mountains, like Olympus Mons or the other Mons. That one's probably gonna turn into an island chain. Yeah, we've been pretty busy up here, haven't we? Look at all this. It's not ice we're seeing there either. That's clouds. All right, you launch. I went too far. Hang on. There we go.
Assembly session open.
I like the rocket landing over here. It's always far away from the drones. More. Bring me more. And once that rocket is loaded, we have another one waiting to land.
Research complete.
I cannot be controlled. I cannot be tamed. I have more resources than I could ever spend. You know... Oh, wait, I can't throw seeds in there, can I? You want to throw food in there? Just throw food into the bottomless pit? Scientists are baffled on whether or not we should continue to throw random junk into the bottomless pit. Pondering if it will eventually
A building has
fill up. The last thing we threw into the bottomless pit that had any meaning was a explorer rover. And it went out of range. Now, I know what you're probably wondering. What's the range on those things? Enough to reach an asteroid in orbit. Scan it from a safe distance. Is this another tunnel? How have we not spotted this one? Let's get in there. We have more hubs to set up. This is either a dead end or it cuts right through. Looks like a dead end.
Anomaly found.
I'll get a rover on that. And I'll get something over here, too. We'll cancel that light post. Light posts that cost polymer. What the shit? Who thought that was a good idea?
A building has stopped working.
I've lit up the whole cave system. I have a god-tier drone network down here now.
Warning, Marsquake.
God-tier. What part of god-tier did you not understand? Faction dislikes. High unemployment. Not a tremendous
Special project completed.
Not a tremendous amount I can do about that. Let's see here. We're nearing the tipping point.
Funding received.
I need 95% air. Let me see here. Lots of atmosphere, 164. Magnetic shield adds 1 to that. Okay, I need another big thing. The magnetic field generator. Right there. One of the more expensive buildings in this game. Comparable to some of the wonders we get to build, actually. Which, by the way, the next one is either going to be the Geoscape Dome or the Excavator. Or the Space Elevator. I haven't really decided. We can afford all three. We can afford Project Morpheus if we wanted to. We could build all of them at the same time, actually. Game really doesn't care.
Working. Research complete.
I would really like for it to be here. Fine. Fine. But I'm gonna hate it.
Funding received.
We need more hubs.
Heavy shuttle workload.
We always need hubs. And more drones. And I should not have put that there. Now it's in the way. This one's fine, though. Pack that one up. Put a replacement over
Building has
here.
Stopped working.
Alright, that's going up now. So in a few minutes, we'll have the magnetic field generator, which should help with the atmosphere. In the meantime... 2%? That's crap. No. We can do better. And it starts with building this. The all-powerful
Assembly session
magnetic field generator, which I am going to amplify. I'm going to amplify all of them, actually. 50% faster terraforming for plus 20 power consumption, which we can afford in spades. Power is a non-issue. Metal is a non-issue. Expanded mohole. Do I want to overkill the problem?
Funding received.
I think I do. Since it's always complaining about shuttles, why don't we fix that while we're at it as well? Yeah, our logistics network is just a little too slow for my taste. I feel like we could use more trains. Actually, I haven't seen a train in a while. Where are they? Oh, there's one.
A building has stopped working. Not enough fuel for shuttles.
I don't think I can add more trains to the line. That's fucking stupid. You're back? Okay. Land the next one. New anomaly. Stumbled upon some volcanic melt inclusion. These microscopic solidified bubbles of magma could grant our geologists insight. Yeah, okay.
Anomaly found.
New anomalies. Where? That's the geoscape dome that just went up.
New special project available.
Gimme. Is it water? It is water. What else you got? Anything? You bastards!
Warning, Marsquake. A building has stopped working.
Alright, this is the geoscape dome. In terms of the original game, this was the closest thing you got to Earth. It's got pools of water, it's got a nice little landscape, it's got it all. And we're going to connect it directly to the capital because the capital is probably going to go down here. I'm going to need a lot of space for the capital. It's really big. It's really big. Biorobotics workshop, VR workshop. Yeah, this place is gonna have all the nice things. See, because when the game first came out, this is what everyone used as their capital. Now there actually is a capital, and we are going to build it. But for now... 20 compared to 24. Alright, that's a hit I'm willing to take. And then we'll have some low-income housing over here. I need this.
Funding received.
Put a ramp over it. Those trees are spreading. Those trees are spreading faster than I thought they would. Oh boy. I know I predicted this. But in time, this whole place will be overrun with trees. And oh my god, they're already spreading in this direction.
New special project available.
The forest, it spreads. That's probably cloud seeding. The other one, the other seeding. The vegetation seeding. Yeah, that's the one we want. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I wanted to go over here. You loaded the resources, right? Haven't even started. Oh my god. Okay. Atmosphere just hit 90%.
Marsquake.
Marsquake. Storage space is full. Oh my god, yeah, it is. What am I gonna do with all this food? Can't believe that says 0% per day. After all the work I've put in. Water's going up too.
Funding received. Research complete.
Permanent processors are teetering between 1 and 2%. So that is moving. The magnetic shields are helping. Which means in total... Yeah. All I need is more waste rock. But where to get more waste rock? Probably by upgrading the mohole and extracting more waste rock. Our greenhouse gas factories. They've brought the temperature up to something sustainable. Like, the temperature is usually a non-issue.
Assembly session open.
You just put up a few greenhouse gas factories and then you don't worry about it because it's done. Okay, we actually have vacant residential slots now. This is good. We also have disabled work slots. There are jobs available. We just need more people. Mm-hmm. This is looking good. I forgot we still had this. Not for much longer, though, I think. I think we're just about done with that.
Funding received.
We got grass, we got bushes. Just waiting on those trees. Okay, what's the range on you? Far enough. And this time, they don't need to have their own power grid. Metal storage, and I'm gonna put a drone hub up here just so it's not too strained. And a universal depot for the maintenance materials. I'm probably gonna build a dome over here anyway, at some point. And I'm definitely going to put in a concrete extractor right here. Faction on the brink. Yeah, they've been on the brink for a while now. They'll live. Just get them to shut up a little longer, please. I am on the precipice of something amazing here. Insurance. That costs too much. Service buildings have increased capacity.
Vote passed.
I'll take it. It requires upkeep, but we're getting so much goddamn funding at this point, it's not gonna matter.
A building has stopped working.
Nah, we don't need to amplify it. That'd be a cozy spot for a dome. Look at that.
Research complete. Funding received.
How we doing here, folks? A few unemployed. That's okay. That's okay. We got that covered. We can open up the other grocery store. We could get our exotic minerals down here. Setting that up. Alright, we already grabbed that. And there aren't any others. I am, though. We are on the brink of something enormous. All I need is 3% more atmosphere. That's it. 3%. I don't even need concrete. I just want the waste rock from this place. All I want is waste rock. That would solve all my problems. High unemployment? Yeah, I'm working on it. Relax. Can I take the... Yes! Actually, I can take that off. Which adds more jobs to the electronics factory. Oh, this is good. Now that I know that's a thing, I'm gonna put that everywhere. Oh, turn that off everywhere. We had it on because...
Special project available.
Why did we have that on? Probably because I needed people actually working in the factories and other places. I needed the workforce.
Sector scan.
Now that I have
Anomaly
it...
found.
Now that I have too many people, though, it's like, okay, originally we needed the people spread out. We had too many things we needed to do, and we didn't have enough people to do it, so we automated. Now I'm turning the automation off, which means we need more people, which means there will be more jobs, and people will stop screaming at me. And it's mostly this dome. It's mostly this dome that's having problems. Well, we could always use another power generator. But where? There's not a lot of room. Oh, for God's sake, just refab these. Whenever you drones have time, please. Listen, we have 13,000 electronics. So I'm putting in an order for you guys to keep you busy for the next millennia. I want 1,000 drones. Prefabbed and ready to go.
Heavy shuttle workload.
Oh my God. The sheer logistics needed
Special
just...
project completed.
The sheer logistics needed just to make that happen. Oh my Lord. Is there a way to amplify this? I already did, actually. Okay. Just checking. Alright, now to solve the job crisis once and for all. There's 26 unemployed here, there's 2 here, and over here. 10. Okay. So, 12 between these 2 domes. Yeah.
Assembly session open. A building has stopped working.
Alright, let's see here. Anything new? Yes, there is. Send the Riori. We're fighting that loss of atmosphere with all our might, but it's slow.
Research complete.
Yeah, that's definitely spreading. Any trees here yet? No, it's still bushes and shit. Okay. Well, it's trying. Needs maintenance, that's fine. Storage space is full. Insufficient resources. Storage space is full. We are actually gonna refab that. I think no more waste rock processors. No more.
Funding received.
No more waste rock processors. We got that one, that one. Ooh, we got a magnifying glass. Call in the troops. We only have one. Make more. And now witness the awesome power of our spaceport logistics team. Actually, I'm a little underwhelmed. What the hell is going on?
A building has stopped working.
Assign more. What the hell? One down. Okay, let's see here. Look at that one. We now have too many explorers. Fuck off.
A building has stopped working.
Law passed. What did you pass? Earthsick colonists generate funding when leave. Oh, it's the pay to leave thing. I thought you already passed it. What the heck? Okay, whatever. Good job. Good job passing it, I guess. Hang on. I see opportunity.
Funding received.
I don't want to do too much mining out here. I also don't want a huge waste rock site either, because we do use a lot of this waste rock. Our logistics capacity is an awesome force. The subsurface anomaly yielded a trove of new scientific data. Choose one breakthrough. Cargo bay of holding. Artificial muscles.
No active research. Breakthrough discovered.
And another. Alright, printed electronics. Drone prefabs are constructed using metals instead of electronics. No thank you. Instantly gain 20% in all terraforming parameters. Tempting. Or unlock the empath trait. We're too close to the end for this one to matter, so... Drones carry 2 resources at once. Do you know what that's going to do for our logistics? It's going to double it. And it's already insane. I just ordered 1,000 prefabs. I'm about to order 12 more. Because I like having this at an even 1,000. Oh, yes. Sci-fi stuff loves using hexagon patterns. Well, this game is based on a grid. A hexagonal grid. So yeah, just a little bit. Alright, these guys are about to get real busy.
Special project completed.
Real fast. So I need metal depots.
A building has stopped working.
This is always going to be empty. Because the waste rock demand is actually really high right now, and we're not going to be able to keep this thing filled. Yeah, see? You just took one.
Funding received.
And more funding. Oh, God. Logistics. 9 more shuttles. 9 more shuttles. 9 more shuttles. Nine more shuttles. We can afford it. 9 more shuttles. We can afford it. 9 more shuttles.
Heavy shuttle workload.
Heavy shuttle workload? I'll add 9 more. Don't you fucking tempt me. Factories. Polymer. I can make more. I can make as much as I need. They want jobs? Oh, we'll give them jobs. We'll open another polymer factory. We already had too much polymer. And this one I am upgrading a lot.
Milestone completed. Funding received.
Since the founders set foot on Mars, we have dreamt of a day we could tread freely upon the red sand. Today, this dream has finally manifested onto reality. Go out, fellow Martians. Breathe in the Martian air and be proud. We are now able to open our domes and rely on the Martian atmosphere alone to provide the oxygen and warmth we need to survive. If open, domes will no longer require an oxygen supply and will become cheaper to build. If conditions worsen, we stand ready to seal them up again. That's the whole fucking ball game right there, guys. Next assembly session, we're gonna vote on it. Because that has gone up to 95 and it is still climbing.
Scan.
So we are well ahead of the loss of atmosphere.
Funding received.
We're still gonna work on the forestation, and we're definitely still gonna work on water. Despite it being at 98.62. Just need an assembly session, and then we could start figuring out the capital. I mean, they could walk out right now. I think that person just did, actually. I think they just did. Yeah. Hang on. This guy's literally out without a suit right now. So, like, we haven't opened the domes, but people can go out. And there it is. Alright. We're gonna prepare it. Which means it'll be ready for the next session. In the meantime, you folks can feel free to just go out and take a walk. Like these guys, who for some reason is now homeless despite coming from work? Huh? Now we create the cult mechanicus, praise strength. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna aim for something more akin to Nate Cooper, which actually Nate Cooper Mars is actually heavily inspired off of a terraformed Surviving Mars session. What does that look like exactly? Cities built atop the foundations that were used to create the original domes. In fact, Chapter 2 talks a lot about it. Chapter 2 of Rebel Spark talks a lot about a terraformed Mars. And a little bit about society. Plus a few things that I haven't gotten around to adding to that chapter yet, because I'm still hammering out details on earlier chapters. I know I said I'm working on Chapter 9 now, but I'm going off of a sort of mentality of just make it exist first. You can make it perfect later. You go Mars fishing? Well, you got an entire ocean to work with. I put an ocean on Mars. 95.91. I would have designed domes to retract when the weather is nice. And no.
A building has stopped working.
Nate Cooper universe, they took the domes completely down.
Huh?
What do you mean,
Huh?
Yeah, I know I don't talk about home a lot, but that's because we haven't written that part.
Huh?
Yeah, okay, I know I did write that part, but like we can't give them all the details.
Huh?
Because then no one will buy the book.
Huh?
Yes, I know. I'm betting a lot of my career on this book. Like, I want to be self-sufficient, and I am betting on the book. So I need people to buy it. We need to talk about this stuff more often. I like talking about this stuff. I like talking about the projects that we have going on, but I don't want to spoil the book. Does random NPC like country music since they grew up way out there? Random NPC whose name is actually Natsuki. What do you think?
Huh?
That's a no. What's the problem here? Not sure.
Research complete.
That would be the artificial muscles, which means now our drones become very scary.
Funding received.
They can carry 2 instead of 1. We are literally doubling our logistics capacity. Our storage depots won't be able to keep up. It's ridiculous. Artificial muscles are really, really good. It is a very good tech. More moisture evaporators. Great. By the way, they now produce 3.5. They said they improve as the water improves. And yeah, right now they have a plus 99% boost. So our moisture evaporators are overkill. We have too much water. We just have too much water. Maybe that's why this isn't growing as fast as I'd like. We need more lakes. We need more lakes. Do we have a picture of Natsuki? Yes, but we're not going to spoil that yet.
Huh?
Well, yeah, they're gonna see you eventually.
Huh?
No, we need to protect your image. You're beautiful, girl.
Huh?
Assembly session open.
Really?
Huh?
Excuse me a moment. What is this? Breakthrough assistance. Choose a new breakthrough. Like, just choose? Seems a little overkill. Give me 1 second. I want to slow this down because I want to watch this happen. I want to watch this happen. Okay, I'm ready.
Vote passed.
25 abstained, actually. But here we go.
Funding received.
Glorious. So, upsides and downsides, we no longer need to worry about life support. Downsides, you're gonna get rained on. And also, we no longer have temperature-controlled domes. Upsides. You don't need this stupid thing. You could just walk across the grass. Upsides. You don't need to put a suit on to go to work here, 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 or here. Should have a positive effect on sanity? Oh yeah, absolutely. You don't need to put a suit on to go outside anymore. You just go. Which means I don't need this. Much better. Much less stuffy.
Huh?
Why would you say that?
Huh?
Yeah, but this is what I always wear.
Huh?
Okay. I mean, if you like me in this if you like me in this outfit, who am I to argue? I don't want to scare you guys, but me and her are the only ones on the ship right now. That is too many seats. Too many seats. Need more seed storage. A lot more. Alright, drones, get to work. We're probably not going to do this tonight, but we can at least pick a spot. See, I told you this thing is enormous. Did I not tell you this thing was absolutely enormous? And we do want every slot. Because, like, we can put it there and get way, way less. No. We want the whole thing. The spot here is ideal, but we can't build over that rock. I really want it to be here. Let me see what I can do. Can we flatten this? And the drones spring into action. This will also create a lot of excess waste rock,
Funding received.
which is great. Very nice. I think we're actually going to be able to build it here. Alright, we killed the soil, but this will do.
The building has stopped working.
If we put it, like, here, we get it as close to both domes as possible so we can connect both of them. My goal here is to build a mega city. A whole lot of domes all serving the capital. We're also going to get more trains. Capital's going to have a dedicated train station. This is all really good. Okay. That'll be next stream, though. For right now, I want one more assembly session. Yeah, we're not quite done yet. No, don't worry. I just want one more assembly session to prepare that next law. In the meantime, we're gonna keep doing upgrades. And a spire.
Warning, crop failure.
No, I don't believe it. Actually, I do. I believe that.
Scan.
I believe it. We have too many seeds as it is. Need more drones. Need more drones. Not enough drones. Need more. Get more. I ordered 1,000 drones. I will order 1,000 drones before I let this planet die. I'll build 1,000 drones before I let this planet die. I'll kidnap 1,000 drones before I let this planet die. That is a thing we could do if our systems were compatible. See, here's the problem. You can steal drones from other colonies in this game. You can. However, our drones fly. Theirs don't. So it doesn't let us take theirs. And I like my flying drones. They are insanely good.
A building has stopped working.
It's just so much better when they're able to fly. We could unlock flying drones for everybody. I would go for that tech every single time.
Huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like comparing rolling to flying, and there's just no contest.
Huh?
Well, for starters, we don't really need to build the ramps over the dome tunnels.
New special project available.
And also, we could just fly over the domes. I mean, that makes it a lot easier.
Huh?
Mostly for the transports and research vehicles and trucks and stuff.
Huh?
Yeah, the big ones.
Assembly session open.
Didn't I teach you how to play this game?
Huh?
Oh, thought I did. Oh well. Oh, there's that assembly session. Okay, let's see. Excellent. It's now in motion. So are a number of other things. I've got big plans for Mars. But for now, we'll leave it at that. 10 saves later, and we've already terraformed the planet.
Research complete.
And my research is done. I have never had this many extra breakthroughs, by the way. It has never gone that far. This is ridiculous. Oh, we really
Sector
are.
Scanned.
We really are in a Martian super society now. Oh, yes.
Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Yeah, I know. We have a bit of a superiority complex.
Huh?
Well, that's because Earth sucks. All right.
Funding received.
I do have things I need to get done tonight. Namely, foxhole prep. But, for now, We'll leave it at that. So, we'll be back on Wednesday. We got a special little game that I'm really excited about, actually. Deep Snow Delivery. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this game. It's a very, very indie game that finally has a Steam demo that we're going to play. It is a game where you are in a tank delivering packages across a snow landscape. It is heavily inspired off of one of our very favorite animes, Girls' Last Tour. So I'm probably going to geek out about this game a little bit. I'm very excited to show you guys this game. And then Thursday, of course, we have our Elite Dangerous stream that I've also been very much looking forward to. We have an exciting week ahead. But let's see if I can find someone for us to raid. Oh, and of course we have the upcoming new outfit. Ooh, Hazumi is live. Yeah, we'll raid her. That's good. We like her. So anyway, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. A big thanks to our channel members. They give us the cash we need, even if we don't need it. Because our Martian super society has so much money.
Huh?
What was that?
Huh?
Could you say that one more time? I don't think I heard you correctly.
Huh?
Now? I mean, we really shouldn't.
Huh?
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
No, I'm not going to tell them what you said.
Huh?
No, they can make up their own assumptions. Until next time, go away.